Guys, can you please confirm? Am I audible? Hello, am I audible, guys? Yeah, thank you, Ketan, for the confirmation. Yeah, guys, we'll slowly start the class. Okay, we'll slowly start the class. So today workshop is all about executor framework and thread pool executor, guys. Okay. Guys, can you please say hi? Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. Guys, does anyone know how to turn off the video, guys? Anyone knows that how to turn off the video? You can please comment out that, guys. Okay. Yeah, Nag Prasad, hi. Hi. Yeah, guys, we'll start the class now. Okay. Guys, am I audible? Okay. Guys, can you tell me what is thread, guys? What is thread pool or what is thread pool executor? Anyone? Can you please confirm? Anyone, can you please explain me about in the chat box? You can please go. You can type. Yes, Nagomsi. Can you please tell me what is thread? What is thread pool executor? Any idea, guys? Anyone? Yeah, SKThan, part of the program executed in the background. Okay, right. So basically, guys, can you tell me what are different ways to create a thread? What are different ways to create a thread? Anyone? Guys, are you able to see my screen? Guys, what are different ways to create a thread, guys? Can you please recollect the topics? No, Sumant. There are multiple ways are there, Sumant. Okay, you told only two ways, but there are n number of ways, Sumant. Not n. You can say there are few more ways are there. Not only two, guys. Not only two. Yes, Ketan, by extending thread class, by implementing runnable interface. Okay, and there are few more. Okay, let me write those. One is by implementing thread class, by extending runnable interface, okay, and using callable. Anyone knows what is callable? Guys, anyone knows what is callable? Yeah, correct, callable. So which has a call method, guys? Okay, which has a call method. Okay, runnable has run method. Okay, runnable has run method, and callable has call method. Okay, using that also we can create the thread. Guys, anyone tell me what is the difference between first two ways and the third way? There is some slight difference, guys. Okay, using runnable and callable. Anyone? No, no, not exactly, Nagprasad. See, callable call method can return some value, guys. Okay, callable call method can return some value. Okay, you can see here it can return some value. It can return some value, guys. Okay, right. So these are the different ways to create a thread, guys. Okay, these are the different ways to create the thread. Okay, guys, I will share these notes in the group, guys. Okay, I'll share these notes after this class. I'll share the notes in the group. Okay, just wait. Okay. Yeah. Guys, we just started. Whoever joined late, we just started the class, guys. Okay, we just started the class. I am just trying to recollect what are different ways to create the thread. Okay, one is thread implementing the thread class. Second one is by extending the run by implementing the runnable. Sorry, guys, this is my mistake. By extending the thread class and by implementing the runnable interface. And third one is using callable also. Using callable also. Okay. Now the fourth one. Anyone, guys? What is the fourth way to create the thread, guys? What is the fourth way to create the thread? Anyone? Guys, can you tell me what is the fourth way to create the thread? I told three ways, right? One is extending thread class, implementing runnable interface, using callable, and the fourth one using executor service, guys. Okay, that will speak today. Okay, using executor service. Okay, this is one, this is two, this is three, and this is four. Guys, are you okay with this four approaches? Guys, we'll speak. Okay, and the fifth one is what, guys? Guys, anyone? The fifth one, how to create the thread. There is one more approach is there, guys. The standard approach. That's what we are going to speak today's class. Yes, anyone? What is the fifth approach, guys? The approach number 5. Anyone? That's what this thread pool executor. Okay, thread pool executor. Guys, can you tell me what is the difference between this executor service? Any idea, guys? What is the difference between this executor service and the thread pool worker? Guys, can you tell me? Can you try, guys? What is the difference between this executor service and the thread pool worker? Anyone? Meanwhile, I'll ping in the group, guys. Okay, just you type in the chat box, guys. Yeah, executor service need to have a runnable or callable task. Uh, See, even thread pool also need to have a runnable or callable task, Nag Prasad. Okay, that is not a proper answer, but you tried. That's good only. See, I want some difference. There is some difference between executor service to thread pool worker. Yeah, come on, guys. Please try that. Think for a while if you have any idea. Else, leave it. I will explain you. No idea? I'll tell you, guys. Guys, am I audible properly, guys? Am I audible properly? Any background noise is coming or something like that? Okay. Good. Thank you, Nag Prasad, for confirmation. Yeah. Guys, the main difference between the executor service and the thread pool executor, not worker, thread pool executor is you can customize, guys. You can customize the creation of threads. Okay, customize the you can customize the creation of threads. Creation of threads. You can customize the creation of threads, guys. Guys, I will explain how to customize the creation of threads. Okay, in the next half an hour or 1 hour, I will explain how to create a thread pool and how to customize the thread pool. What is minimum threads and what is maximum threads and policies, everything I'll explain, guys. And what is the hierarchy, everything I will explain. Okay, don't worry, guys. Okay, I will explain that. Okay. Yeah, you can customize the creation of threads, right? Okay, guys, first we'll start with okay, thread pool executor policy, thread pool executor flow. Okay, thread pool, what is thread pool and what is thread pool executor flow? We'll see all those things, guys. Okay, flow, all these things. Guys, now tell me, okay, what makes this thread pool executor so unique? Okay, I already explained the difference between executor service and the thread pool executor. Okay, you can customize the creation of threads, but what made this thread pool executor so unique and special? Yes, I can create, suppose if I want to create 10 threads, right? I can create using runnable or callable or a thread class. If I want to create 10 threads, okay, I can use runnable or callable or thread class. Is that right? Then what is the need of going for this thread pool executor, guys? Anyone, can you give me some real time example? Anyone, can you try? Yes, suppose if I want to create 1,000 threads, yes, I can create using runnable. Okay, runnable. I can create, right, using runnable or thread class. I can create. Then why we are going for this thread pool executor? What is the challenge over here? If I want to create 1,000 threads, anyone? Sure, Nag Prasad. I was asking. My question is, if I want to create 1,000 threads, I can create using runnable or a thread class or a callable. Am I correct? Or a callable. But why to go for executor service or thread pool executor? That's what my question is. What is the need of going for thread pool executor? or thread pool. Before explaining this thread pool executor flow, I just want you guys to answer this question. Guys, are you able to understand the problem statement which I gave just now? Guys, what is the challenge will I get if I create to overcome the raise condition? Ketan, it's not correct, Ketan. See, I'm saying simple question, guys. Okay. I can create 1,000 runnable instances, okay, and I can call start method, right? Then what is the challenge? Why we are going for this this thread pool executor service? Guys, I'm waiting for the answer. I'll wait for one. Guys, you can use some common sense, guys. Okay, basic thing only. Okay. See, the thing is, the answer is here. Suppose if we keep on creating 1,000 threads, 10,000 threads, 1 lakh threads, right? Okay, it is simply wasting the CPU resources. It is simply wasting the CPU resources. It is simply wasting the CPU resources, guys. Okay, so if you go with executor framework or a thread pool executor, if you go with the executor framework or a thread pool executor, you can fix the creation of threads. You can fix the creation of threads. Suppose if you fix the creation of threads to 5, okay, how many tasks you are submitting? The total thread should be only 5, guys. Okay, so with this way, you can greatly save the CPU resources or memory. Guys, are you able to follow this? Guys, are you able to understand? Sumant, Ketan, guys, are you able to understand this one? Yes, Prashant, reusability. Yes, Nag Prasad, resource will be wasted. Very good. Yeah, yeah. So guys, this is what makes the executor framework or thread pool executor so special, guys. Okay, we won't go for 1,000 threads, 2,000 threads, 100 threads. No, if you keep on going like that, suppose if you take any enterprise application, right, you can have a n number of tasks to the application. Okay, n number of tasks will come to the application, guys. Okay, you can have, if you go for an enterprise level, you can have n number of tasks coming. Task will come. See, so if you keep on creating, suppose if a application like Amazon, PayPal, or Walmart, right? If you take those kind of applications, you can have billions of requests. If you keep on creating those many threads, billion threads, okay, your server will crash. Trust me, you will end up with the out of memory error. What is that? Out of memory error, guys. Guys, in the next week, we will see the concept of virtual threads. In that, we will see what is out of memory error, guys. Okay, suppose I'm trying to say, if you are trying to handle billion requests at the same time, billion threads, if you're trying to create a billion threads, trying to start those billion threads at the same time, you will end up with out of memory error. Okay, so that's what we will, that's what makes the concept of executor framework or the thread pool executor so unique, guys. Okay, right. Guys, are you able to understand so far? Any doubts so far, guys? Anyone have any doubts so far? Yeah, yes, Chindu. Database exhaustion, connection exhaustion. Yeah. Guys, anyone see? I'm trying to kickstart with the executor framework or thread pool executor. Why the concept came, or what makes the concept so special and unique? Okay. So instead of going with a simple random thread creation, why we are going for executor service or thread pool? If some interviewer is asking, okay, why we are going for this thread pool executor or executor service, you should answer in this way, guys. Okay, right. Thank you, Nagpal sir. Clear. Okay, thank you. Guys, any doubts? I'll wait for few seconds and we'll start the next topic. Guys, am I speaking fast, guys? If you feel that way, please ping in the chat box. Okay. Basically, my nature will be I speak bit fast, but if you feel I'm going over fast, okay, yeah, right. Slowly, I will try to I will try to speak bit slow. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, let us start with the flow, guys. Okay, how thread pool? What is the flow of the thread pool? Okay, we'll start with that flow. Okay, guys, I'm using online Witterboard. Guys, why I'm stressing on this topic is this concept I was asked in n number of interviews, guys. Okay, companies like Emphasis, EPAM, DBS Bank, Maybank, okay, TCS, okay, Walmart. Companies are asking this question repeatedly. Okay, so that's why I thought of taking a simple workshop so that I can help my students at least to some of them might be benefited. Yeah, that's what my intent of taking this class, guys. Okay, suddenly on Sunday. And thanks for joining on Sunday, guys. Yeah. Guys, first thing is what is thread pool, guys? What is thread pool? Yes, we'll start with thread pool executor flow. Okay, now tell me what is thread pool? What is thread pool, guys? What is anyone? What is thread pool? Any idea, guys? What is thread pool? Anyone? Guys, what is thread pool, guys? Any idea? No idea. Guys, you can say thread pool is like a group of threads, guys. You can say the thread pool is like a group of threads. Okay. Okay. Yes, the thread pool is like a group of threads. That's fine. We'll see what is this thread pool in detail, guys. See, guys, now I'm going to explain this flow, guys. Okay, please focus for next 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, because this flow is very important. That interviewer will ask, okay, can you explain the flow of thread pool? Okay, how the tasks will be handled by each individual thread. You need to explain that in detail, guys. Okay, you see the flow here. Let's assume you have you have thread 1, thread 2, thread 3. Okay, guys, here there will be a concept of queue, guys. There is a queue here. Before thread pool, there is a queue here. Okay. This is a queue. Guys, anyone tell me what is queue, guys? Anyone? What is the role of queue here? Any idea, guys? Anyone? What is the role of queue? What does queue will do? Anyone? Sumant, that is tag Sumant, last in first out. Queue works on FIFO. No problem, Sumant, no problem. No problem. Guys, Q works on the principle of FIFO, guys. First in first out. Yes, Sumant. First in first out. Yeah. See, guys, suppose an end user submitting different tasks, okay, to your enterprise. Suppose this is an enterprise application, guys. Okay, the end user submitting different kinds of tasks. Okay, suppose whenever a task comes right into the thread pool, first we'll check whether any thread is empty or not, or any thread is waiting, or you can't say waiting, or any thread is yet to start. Okay, something like that. So if some task is triggered, right, that task will check Okay, if any thread is in a waiting state. Okay, okay, suppose let's assume task one is coming. Okay, let's assume task one is coming. Okay, task one is coming. Okay, now this, yes, it find, okay, yes, it find three threads that are in, empty state. I can't say empty. The better word is to say, uh, yeah, three threads are in waiting to get some task assigned, guys. Okay, so thread one is empty, so it is assigned with the task one. Okay, so now thread one is busy in executing task one. Okay, clear, people? Now some task two will come. Okay, some task two will come. Right. Task two is coming. Okay, task two is coming. Guys, again, I'm telling, we have only three threads in the thread pool. Okay, and this is very, very important, guys. We have only three threads in the thread pool. Now task two is coming. Okay, let's write this way. Task two is coming. Okay, it can find two more threads that are empty. Okay, add to assign. Okay, now thread two is assigned with the task two. Now thread two is assigned with the task two. Okay, thread two is assigned with task two. Okay, now task three is coming. Now task three is coming. Now task three is coming. Okay, now thread three will be assigned with task three. Okay, thread three will be assigned with the task three. Okay, guys, now my question is, suppose if few more tasks are coming. Okay, see, task one is assigned, task two is assigned, and task three is assigned. Now few more tasks, like task four and task five, task four, task five, task six are coming. Okay, let's assume there are three more tasks. Now can you tell me where those tasks will fit here in this scenario? See, my thread pool already contain only three threads. All the three threads, okay, already been assigned with the respective tasks, or all the three threads are assigned with the individual tasks. Okay, now tell me, okay, where this task will go, extra tasks. Any idea, guys? The answer is on the whiteboard only. Anyone? Guys, are you able to understand my problem statement? I was asking, those are in a waiting state. Okay, Chandu. Okay, can you tell me where those will wait? Those tasks will be in waiting state. That's correct. Okay, because all the three threads are assigned with Ketan. I am again telling, task one assigned with thread one, task two assigned with thread two, and task three assigned with thread three. Okay, now we have a task four and task five. Okay, what this task four and task five will do? Any idea, guys? What this task four and task five will do? Any idea? Guys, you have an answer on the board only. Sumant, Ketan, Chandu, guys, can you try? Yes, guys, my expected answer is yes, Chandu, in queue. Yes, correct. Okay, they will be kept in the queue. Okay, waiting for their turn. Okay, waiting for their turn. See, think in this way, guys. Okay, so now six tasks. Let's assume in this way we have a task 10 also. Task 5, task 6, task 7, task 8, task 9, and task 10 also. Okay. Here your application is processing 10 tasks. Okay, but your threads are not being created, okay, as per the number of tasks. Okay, your number of threads are being created are only three only. Number of threads being created is only three only. It is not increasing or decreasing. Okay, but your tasks are keep on increasing. In that scenario, place them in the queue. Okay, right? Place them in the queue, guys. Okay, see here. Okay, see here. This is task 4. and this is task 5. Oh shit. Guys, understand guys. T5, okay? T5, okay. T6, T7, and T8. Guys, don't worry. We will see one example also. We'll see some examples also. At that time, you will come to know very clear way. Okay, in more precise way, you will understand, guys. But till that time, please hold on. Okay, guys. Again, I'm repeating. Let's assume three tasks. If you assume three tasks are arriving. Okay, three tasks are arriving. Okay, three threads will be allocated. If extra tasks are arriving, okay, those will be kept in the queue, guys. Okay, those will be kept inside the queue. Okay, right, guys. Are you able to understand the flow, guys, so far? Any doubts? Guys, are you able to understand the flow so far? Any doubts? Okay, Chandu. Thank you. Thank you, Ketan. Guys, please respond, guys. Okay, yeah. If you respond, right, I'll get more interest to teach some more new things. Okay, okay, right. Okay, okay, guys. My next question is: if suppose my queue is also full, okay, my queue size is 5, okay, and 5 tasks are kept in the queue. Okay, see here, 3 tasks are allocated to individual threads, and 5 tasks are kept in the queue. Suppose now assume few more tasks are you know are arriving. Okay, few more tasks are arriving, guys. Okay, let's assume few more tasks are arriving, guys. Can you tell me where this will go? Few more tasks are arriving. Okay, can you please tell me where these will go? Any idea, guys? Hmm. Yes, I'm trying to say 3 tasks that are assigned with individual threads and 5 tasks are placed in the queue. Okay, now the situation is few more tasks are arriving. Okay, can you tell me where this will go? Not rejected, Nag Prasad. That will come in the next step. Okay, task Bindu. Task 1 will come out of the task 4. Not no Bindu. No, no, no. No FIFO principle. No, no, no. See, the thing is, what I mean to say, thread 1 is still executing task 1, thread 2 is still executing task 2, and thread 3 is still executing task 3. Okay, right? The threads are already occupied and they are in running state. Okay, with some task. Okay, now few more tasks will coming up to the picture. Okay, few more tasks will come now. Now my question is where these tasks will be placed, whether in the queue or anything. Anyone tell me? See, here is the concept, guys. Here in this scenario we have a minimum threads and maximum threads, guys. Okay, in the thread pool there is a concept of minimum threads and maximum threads. Minimum threads and maximum threads. Thread pool, it follows the principle of minimum and maximum threads. Okay, while creating the thread pool itself we will configure in such a way the minimum the core pool size. What's that? Argument name is what, guys? Core pool size. Okay, core pool size is minimum number of threads you can take. Core pool size equal to 3, whatever might be. Okay, and maximum thread pool size, max size, is 5. Suppose if we configure max size equal to 6, okay, what will happen is now framework will create one more thread and allocate. Suppose let's assume 3 more threads are coming. Okay, 3 more threads are arriving at this scenario. Suppose we have a see task 8 now, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T8. Now let's assume T9, T10, and T11 will come into the picture. Let's assume we have a task number 9 and task number 10 and task number 11. Can you tell me? See, task number 11. Okay, Now you understand. Now this task 9. Okay, now framework will create one more thread. Okay, thread 4. Okay, what is that? Thread 4, thread 5, and thread 6. Guys, for these three tasks, okay, because my maximum size equal to 6, okay, while creating the thread pool executor, I have created a core pool size equal to 3 and maximum size equal to 6. So as three threads are already occupied, the extra threads went to the queue and queue is also full. Okay, now again, as we know the maximum size equal to 6, now the framework will create individual thread in the thread pool. That means what? The framework will create thread 4 and allocate T9. Okay. Next, framework will create thread 5 and allocate T10. Understand? Naga and Chandu, guys, are you able to follow? Sumant and thread 6, T11. Guys, are you able to understand the flow? Guys, the total flow, are you able to understand, guys? Any doubts? See how initially, how they went to the queue, how extra threads are creating. This total flow is very important, guys. Okay. Guys, any doubts, you ask me now. This is the thread pool executor flow, guys. No, right? Suman, thank you, Suman. Yeah. Oh, yes, please repeat the last part. Which part, Suman? Can you please tell me which part in the comment box? Can you please tell me, Suman? Can summarize again? Sure. Guys, if I want to summarize, okay, let's assume initially three tasks are there. Okay, initially we have only three tasks. Okay, initially we have only, come on, three tasks, guys. Okay, three tasks are assigned to each individual thread which are there in the thread pool. Okay, which are there in the thread pool, because my thread pool minimum size equal to 3 and maximum size equal to 6. So because of that reason, three threads will be created in the thread pool, and those three threads will be allocated with task 1, task 2, and task 3. Okay, now the thing is, five more tasks are comes into the picture. Okay, 4, task 5, task 6, task 7, and task 8. Okay, we have a five more tasks now. Okay, now our application is producing five more tasks now, because as my three threads are already allocated, they are busy in running those tasks 1, 2, 3. Now these five threads will be kept in the waiting state or in the queue. Okay, guys, are you able to follow so far? See, the step 1 is allocating through threads in the thread pool. The step 2 is allocating, storing those tasks in the queue. Okay, right? And step 3, okay, the step 3 is what, guys? After storing five tasks in the queue, if you have still some more, okay, still three more tasks, we have a three more tasks. Okay, then as we have a maximum size equal to 6, as we have a maximum size equal to 6, as we have a maximum size equal to 6, now three more threads will be created by the thread pool, and those threads will be allocated with T9, T10, T11. Sumant, Naga, and Chendu, guys, are you able to understand here? Hello, guys, are you able to understand here the flow? I will summarize, guys, in a few points. I'll summarize, but this flow diagram, are you able to understand now? See, when extra threads will be created, when the queue will be allocated, when the worker threads will be allocated. That's the flow, guys. You should understand. Guys, the threads which are there in the thread pool are called worker threads, guys. The name is worker threads, okay? Worker threads, okay? Right? All these threads which are in the thread pool are called worker threads, okay? This is very important. Guys, are you able to understand? Okay. Okay, Nagaprasad. Got it. Okay, now we'll see what is the difference between this executor service. Okay, now the last question is, suppose, okay, we have gone to the maximum size. Suppose one more task is arrived now. One more task is arrived now. Okay, let's assume T12 has came now. Okay, let's assume T12 has came now. Okay, now can you tell me where this T12 will go? If you see here, the three threads are occupied and five blocks are filled in the queue, and three more extra threads are also allocated. Okay, three more extra threads also created, and they are also allocated. Okay, and every thread is busy in executing. Okay, let's assume six threads in the thread pool are already busy in executing. Now can you tell me? Now can you tell me where this T12 will go? Any idea guess where this T12 will go? Guys, are you able to understand? I am telling the step one is what? Allocating to the worker threads. Okay, thread one, thread two, thread three. And step two is what? Allocating and placing them in the queue. And step three is what? Creating extra threads and allocating them. But my question is everything is done. Now T12 is will arrive now. Okay. Let's assume T12 will arrive now. Can you tell me what will happen to this T12? Task 12. Guys, it is simply rejected, guys. Okay, it is simply rejected. Okay, rejected. Okay, right. This is the flow of thread pool executor, guys. Okay, this is the flow of thread pool executor. Okay, guys. Now, guys, any doubts, guys? Finally, I'm asking any doubts. Any doubts? Anyone? What if further more tasks come? Yeah, Namaj. If further more tasks come, right? Okay, further more tasks, right? Suppose in this process of arriving, suppose let's assume we have six threads, right? Suppose these six threads, some of the threads done with assigned task. Some of the threads are already done with their assigned task. Then the threads will be ideal, right? Those ideal threads will be assigned with a new task. If there is no ideal threads, if there are no ideal threads, those will be simply rejected. Okay, those will be simply rejected, guys. Okay, Nawaj, is that okay, Nawaj? Nawaj, what if further more task comes, right? Okay, those will be simply rejected. Okay, guys, I hope you are very clear so far. Okay, guys, now tell me, people will say thread pool executor is better than, people will say thread pool executor is better than executor service. Why? Anyone? Executor is better than executor service. Why? Anyone? Guys, we'll see the examples, guys. After this concept, we'll see the examples. Okay, any idea, guys, why thread pool executor is better than executor service? Anyone? Anyone have any idea? See, suppose in the using executor service, if we create a fixed pool, okay, if we create a pool of size 3, okay, pool of size 3, only pool of size 3, okay, only those many threads only can work, guys. Suppose the number of threads, it won't go beyond. Okay, like there is no concept of minimum and maximum. There is no concept of queue here. Okay, so the executor service is, suppose if we create a pool, right, using executor service. Okay, see, the pool will be created using thread pool executor or executor service. But if you create a pool using executor service, in that scenario, it is very the size is very constant, guys. Okay, it won't update as per the situation. But the thread pool executor will will react as per the situation, guys. Okay, right? We'll see these examples and you'll come to understand in a much better way. Okay, right? Okay, right, guys. Let us start with an examples, guys. Now, okay, or some more theory part is there. Wait, guys, some more theory part is there, guys. Please ask doubts, guys. Any doubts you have? If you have any doubts, please ask me now. Now only. I want to show you the hierarchy. Okay, some hierarchy diagram is there. I want to show you that hierarchy. Then we'll go for the next topic. Okay. Yep. Just see this hierarchy diagram, guys. Suppose the interviewer might ask, what is the difference between executor to executor service? What is the difference between executor service to thread pool executor? Okay, they might ask this way, guys. See here, first hierarchy is executor is the parent interface. Executor is the what, guys? Executor is the parent interface. Executor is the parent interface, right? Okay, this child interface is what, guys? Executor service. Guys, are you following? Executor is the parent interface and executor service is the child interface, guys. Okay. Executor service is the child interface. For this executor service, for this executor service, thread pool executor is the class, guys. Okay, thread pool executor is the child class of executor service. Okay. And few more childs are there. Okay, fork join pool, fork join pool, fork join pool, and scheduled executor. Okay, scheduled executor. A scheduled executor. Okay, guys, are you able to get this flow, guys? Is the flow is clear? Out of these three, guys, out of these three, thread pool executor is the most at most important, guys. Okay, so that is what, okay, our focus is about today. Okay, our focus is about the executor service and thread pool executor in this hierarchy. Okay, if you have interest, okay, ping me. I'll share some resource for this join pool and schedule executor. Okay, right, guys. Any doubts so far in this hierarchy diagram? See here, executor is the interface, guys. Okay, here executor is interface and executor service is also interface, case. Okay, remaining all are classes. Okay, remaining all are classes, case. Okay, and sorry, this scheduled executor as the also interface. There is one more implementation class for this scheduled executor, that is scheduled thread pool. Okay, that is scheduled thread pool. Okay, guys, I suggest, okay, focus on thread pool executor much more, give thread pool executor more time, guys. Okay, more time you give for thread pool executor. Okay, don't, yeah, it's always recommended to learn everything, but thread pool executor is the main one. Okay, as per the interviews. So here it comes scheduled thread pool executor. Scheduled thread pool executor. Guys, can you type in the chat box what are the interfaces and what are the classes here in this hierarchy diagram? Can you please type in the chat box? I just want to see your understanding. If rejected, who will do the task? They have to be waiting. No, Bindu. Okay, because of that, they can control the rate limiting process. There is a concept of rate limiting. Okay, so access requests are coming, right? They want to reject wantedly. Okay, Nawaj, executor service, if capacity exceeds, right, they will wait, guys. They will wait. They will wait for the thread to be completed. They will wait for the working thread to be completed. Okay. Guys, can you please type in the chat box what are the interfaces and what are the classes in this hierarchy? I just want to see how much active you guys are. Just want to see here. If possible, please ping in the chat box, guys. As per this diagram, see here. We have executor is an interface, and executor service is an interface, and thread pool executor is a class, and fork join pool is a class, and scheduled executor is an interface. For that, we have a scheduled thread pool executor, which is a class now. Okay, class, interface, class, and interface. Okay. Yes, any doubts you can ask me in chat box, please. Now I'll be waiting. So far, any doubts? Very good, Sumant. Very good, Sumant. Yeah. Thank you, Sumant. And we have a thread pool executor is a class. Okay. And fork join pool is also class. Okay. Right. Right, guys. So let us start with the example, guys. Let us start. Yeah, no, we can proceed. Yeah, sure, Chandu. Right. Now let us start with some example on the thread pool execute. Sorry, executor service. Okay, let us start with some executor on example on the executor service. Okay, guys, I have gathered some small examples. Okay, for executor service, we'll see that. Okay, yeah. See here, guys. I'll show you. I'll tell you. I'll explain the code, guys. Okay. Okay. Let me execute here. 1 minute, guys. My chart is shut down. Right, guys. Suppose let us remove this everything. Yeah. Okay. Guys, you see here, this is the way to create an instance of executor, guys. Okay, this is the way to create the instance of executor. You can see here, it is a fixed thread pool of size, guys. It is a fixed thread pool of size. Okay, right? If you see here, this is a fixed thread pool of size. You see here, on executor, it is calling submit method, guys. Submit method. Okay, this is taking this is, guys, can you tell me what is this instance? The lambda expression referring to whom, guys? Anyone? Here, submit is the function on executor, correct? Okay, right. Now, can you tell me this lambda expression is referring to whom? Anyone? Any idea, guys? Whom is this referring? Anyone? Ketan, IntelliJ is not available with me. Ketan, try to adjust for today. Next weekend, we'll see, okay? Yes, Sandeep, thanks for commenting. Guys, now my question is, if you see this code, right? You can see this code. Okay. We have created an instance of the executor service. Okay, that's correct. And if you see here, you are trying to take 10 tasks. Okay, 10 tasks. Trying to take 10 tasks. Trying to take 10 tasks. Okay, you're trying to create the 10 tasks at a time. Okay, now tell me, what is this referring to? Any idea, guys? See, submit is the method on executor. Okay, you are calling submit method, but can you guys tell me what is this lambda expression referring to? Any idea, guys? See here, it is referring to a runnable task, guys. Okay, it is referring to a runnable task. Guys, are you able to follow here? Are you able to follow here? This is nothing but this total implementation is nothing but what, guys? Creating a runnable interface and assigning to a thread class and calling start method. Okay, that start method will is nothing but the start method will call run method, right? Indirectly. So this is indirectly referring to the run method in the runnable interface. Okay, this is indirectly referring to the run method in the runnable interface. Guys, are you able to follow this? Guys, this is indirectly we are creating each thread and trying to call a start method. The start method indirectly call the run method. Guys, what will happen is, just let me comment. Let me write here. We are creating. We are creating runnable instance using that we are starting the thread. Guys, I'm trying to dig some more deeper here because you might be, some of you guys may be weak in runnable interface, right? Yeah, creating a runnable interface instance, using that we are starting the thread, and indirectly will call run method, right? Using that we are starting the thread, and indirectly that will call the run method. Guys, are you able to follow here, guys? See, submit method is to submit a task. Okay. Each task is assigned to a one runnable instance. Okay. In each runnable interface, in each runnable run method, you are trying to execute the task. Okay. In each task, you are trying to print the name of the thread. Okay. Thread dot current thread dot get name. Okay. Get name. Guys, Sumant, Nag, are you able to follow here so far? Guys, any doubts, guys, so far? Yes, got it, right? Thank you, guys. Executor service is interface thread pool fork join. Yeah, good, good, Bindu, good. Right. Yeah, let me execute this code, guys. See here, guys. Again I'm explaining you. Okay, we have created an instance of executor service using new fixed thread pool. Okay, there are different ways to call, guys. Okay, using new fixed thread pool, cache thread pool. See here, if you dot control, let's see here, new catcher thread pool, fixed thread pool, single thread executor. Okay, right, single thread executor means it will execute, it will create only single thread. Okay, it will create a space for only single thread. Fixed thread pool of size means it will create a space for those many threads. Suppose if I create a fixed thread pool of size 3, it will create a space for 3 threads to execute. Okay, right. And virtual threads we'll see in the next class, guys. So this is there are n different ways. Okay, n different ways to create a executor instance, guys. Okay, right. So see here what will happen in the background is there are three blocks will be created. In the three blocks, three threads will be running, and each thread will be allocated with the one task. Once the task is completed by the particular thread, then that thread will take up the remaining task. If you see here, there are 10 tasks here. Okay, 10 tasks here. Okay, but we have only three threads. Okay, now if we execute, right, it will show you, okay, which task is assigned by which thread. Likewise, okay, see here which task will be assigned with which thread. It will show you over here. Okay, see here, task 1 executed by pool 1 thread 1, task 3 executed by pool 1 thread 3, and task 2 executed by, see, we'll see this output. Guys, can you see this output? Guys, is it creating any new threads, guys? Any new threads are creating over here? No, right? Only, see, we have 10 tasks are there, but only they are assigned allocated with the three threads only. Once those three threads are allocated, the tasks are in a waiting state. Okay, the tasks are in the waiting state, okay, internally. And waiting state, and those tasks will be allocated once the thread completes its previous task. Okay, right, guys. Sumant and Nag, are you able to understand this output, guys? Is that okay? The output which is printed over there, is that okay, guys? Is it making sense? See, it is created only three threads only. Okay, three threads only, right? See here. So in this way we can save the CPU resources, guys. Okay, in this way we can save the CPU resources. Okay, clear, guys? Are you able to understand that output and the example using executor service? And I called fixed thread pool of size, fixed thread pool of size, and there are n number of ways to create, guys. Okay, cached thread pool, single thread pool. Okay, you can try all in your free hours, guys. Okay, is the submit method? Yes, none. Yes, Ketan. The submit method is from the executor service only. Correct. The submit method is on the executor service only. The submit method, the purpose of the submit method is it will submit a task to a thread. It will submit a task to a thread, guys. Okay, it will submit a task to a thread. Okay, guys, if you are clear with this example, we'll go for thread pool executed example, guys. Okay, and the threads are constant only. Okay, as per the pool area. Okay, guys, if we create a single thread pool executor, right, we'll see the output. Okay, if we create a single thread pool executor, see now what any guesses, guys? What will happen here? See, all tasks are allocated with a single thread. Okay, all tasks are being allocated with a single thread. Sumant, are you able to follow Sumant here? Nawaj, guys, are you able to follow here? See how many threads are there. You have billion threads also, but will be dealing with only single thread here. But if you go for a fixed thread pool, as per the requirement, as per the load from on the server, you need to change the thread pool size. Okay, you need to change the thread pool size, guys. Okay, but this is not a dynamic one, guys. But if you take a thread pool executor, it is more dynamic. Okay, it is more customized. Okay, it is more customized. Okay, right. Guys, so far, are you clear, guys, with the topics which I'm teaching you? Are you guys clear so far? Yes, do you have any doubts so far, guys? See, I told about executor service and threadful executor theory and example of executor service and the hierarchy diagram and the executor service, sorry, and the threadful executor flow, everything, right? So, any doubts you have, guys, so far in this all areas? Why? Please explain why it is always a pool one. Nawaj, you can customize those pools, Nawaj. Okay, using thread pool executor. Okay, we can explore that. I'll tell you that one also. Okay, I will explain you, Nawaj, that one. Okay, it's a good doubt, by the way. Okay, let us go for the next example, guys. Okay, thread pool executor example. Okay, guys, here I need to explain about each and every parameter, guys. See, guys, can you summarize, guys, what you understand, what you get about thread pool executor? Can you summarize in a few lines in the comment section? I just want to see. Yes, yes, Chandu. You can't increase or decrease. Correct. It is not. It is a static one. Okay, guys. Can you summarize the flow about the thread pool executor, guys? Can you summarize the flow about the thread? Can you summarize the flow about the thread pool executor? Anyone in the chat box? I just want to see your understanding. How much and understood you? How much understanding you got? I just want to see you that. Nawaj, single thread pool means it will execute single task at a time. Once it is completed, then it will take the second thread. Okay, not multi-threaded. Yeah, it is exactly, Nawaj. Yes, it is not multi-threaded because it is only single thread, right? Yes, correct, Nawaj. You are right, guys. I just want you guys to comment about the thread pool executor flow so that we can explain. We can go with the example. Yeah, anyone, guys? I told the total entire diagram, right? Entire diagram here. Entire diagram here. Can you please seeing this diagram? Can you please type the flow, guys? What you understood here? What you got here? In a few lines, can you please summarize so that we can go with the example on the thread pool executor? Anyone? I'll be waiting, guys. Okay. Ketan, thread pool executor has worker threads and queue thread concept will increase and very good, very good, Chandu, very good. Yeah. Sumant, are you there, Sumant? No. Huh? Okay. Right, guys. Simple. Again, I'm repeating. Initially, Sumant, I was asking how come that how thread pool execute is working. Okay, to comment so that we can go with the example. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good, guys. Okay. Right. Let's go with the example on the thread pool executor, guys. Okay. Let us go with the example on the thread pool executor. See, I hope this executor service example is very clear to you, right? Now see here. Guys, here I should explain every parameter, guys. Okay, again in detail. Okay, so be thorough and be careful. Okay, so that you can understand in a better way. Okay, because these parameters the interview will ask. Okay, what if happens if you change this parameter? What happens if you change that parameter? Like that they will ask, guys. Okay, like that they will ask. Okay, see, guys, this is the core pool size. Means what, guys? This is the initial size of the thread pool. This is the initial size of the thread pool. This 4 means what? Maximum thread pool size. Maximum thread pool size. Okay. This is what guys keep alive time means what? Anyone? Anyone? What does this keep alive time? Once the thread is ideal, it can wait for 10 seconds. It can wait for 10 seconds so that it can be assigned with the other thread, other task. Okay, if after 10 seconds also, if it is not assigned with some any other task, suppose we have a T1, T2, T3. After 10 seconds, the T3 is ideal. Ideal, no task. Okay, it is bekar. Okay, can't say bekar. It is, in a waiting, it is in a it is relaxing, okay, or it is sleeping mode, okay. Then that thread will be thrown out from the thread pool, guys. That thread will be thrown out from the thread pool. This is about keep alive time, guys. See here, the first one is core pool size, that is initial size, and the second one is max pool size, in which the thread can extend its capability after the queue is got filled. After the queue got filled, okay, max pool size is what? The you know peak size of the thread pool. Okay, this is seconds, guys. Means what, guys? Second means what, guys? Suppose you mentioned that 10 here. 10 refers to 10 seconds. If I kept minutes or milliseconds, that also you can do. Okay, minutes or milliseconds also you can do. Okay, milliseconds. 10 milliseconds means 10 milliseconds. Okay, but it's better to go for seconds. Okay, always better to go for seconds for understanding. And tell me, guys, this is queue, blocking queue. Okay, if you see here, I draw in a queue, right? If you see here, I have drawn a queue, right? That is what the blocking queue is about, guys. That's what the array blocking queue. Okay, array blocking queue. And this is about policy. Okay, guys, there are different policies to rejected thread, guys. There are different policies to rejected thread. Okay, you see here, the minimum size is 2, the maximum is 4, and the queue size is 2. That means what? Totally how many threads we can accommodate, guys? Guys, can you tell me now, as per this configuration, totally how many threads we can accommodate in a certain span of time? Anyone? How many minimum threads we can accommodate here? Guys, how many minimum threads you can accommodate, guys? Here you can adjust here. Guys, think, guys. Ketan, Nag, you are right. Nag, Ketan, right. Sandeep, wrong. And correct, Ketan. Minimum 2, maximum 4, and 2 more threads can wait in a queue. So totally 6 threads. Okay, so totally 6 threads. Okay, totally 6 threads. Okay, right, right, guys. Let us. Yeah, 6 total. Very good, very good. 6 tasks at a time you can accommodate. So let's go for task 6, guys. Okay, so I am taking 1 to 6. Okay, we'll see now. This, it is similar to executor service only, guys. Okay, it is similar to executor service only. But this executor, the way of creating the instance of the executor is differ, guys. From the executor service, there is no concept of queue, there is no concept of pool size, maximum pool size, nothing like that. Okay. But in thread pool executor, you have a n number of parameters. Guys, in interviews, they might ask a thread pool executor or custom thread pool. Both are the same. Okay, what is that? Custom thread pool, guys. Custom thread pool. Both are the same, guys. Okay. Custom thread pool, both are the same here. Okay, let us execute this program. We'll see, guys, here. Okay, see, guys, totally how many threads are being created here? Can you see the output now? Totally how many threads are being created? Anyone see the output here? How many threads are being created, guys? Here, see, 1 2 3 4, right? 1 2 3 4. See, that means what? It started with 2 and maximum is 4. Okay, maximum is 4. Okay, guys, understood? Guys, are you able to understand why four threads are created exactly? Anyone? Any doubts, guys, so far in this area? Any doubts? Yes, two worker threads and two more threads are created for the tasks that are waiting in the queue, Nawaj. Okay. Okay. Guys, any doubts, guys, here? See, again, I'm explaining all the parameters. See here, thread pool executor, go to the constructor. Okay. See, core pool size, that means the initial capability. Okay. And maximum pool size, that means what? More, maximum limit where the thread pool can span. Okay. And keep alive time, that means once the thread is in ideal state, okay, it is the how much time we should keep the thread in a ideal state. Okay, that means in waiting state how much time we can keep the thread. And units means it defines the alive time. Okay, suppose if you want to keep 10 seconds, go for seconds. 10 hours, go for hours here. Okay, blocking queue, okay, that's the queue, guys. Blocking queue is the parameter. Okay, blocking queue. And the last one is what? Rejection handler policy. Rejection execution handler. Okay, that means what? It is a policy for rejection handler. Okay, right. Guys, are you able to understand the syntax and every parameter? Guys, come on, guys. Are you able to understand the syntax and the parameter? Guys, any doubts, guys, so far? 1 minute, guys. I'll lock the door. Guys, you should explain all the parameters to the interviewer, guys. Okay, what is core pool size? What is maximum pool size? What is alive time? What is time unit in unit? And what is this blocking queue? What is the role of this queue? Okay, and what is this rejection execution handler? Anyone, guys? Any doubts, guys, so far in these 6 parameters? Any doubts? You should understand this in detail, guys. Okay, this is the core part of thread pool executor. Okay. As waiting capacity is to, yeah, correct, Nandra. Sorry, Nawaj, you are correct, Nawaj. Chandu, correct, right. Okay. Suppose if I have something like this, suppose instead of going for 6 tasks, I'll go for 8 tasks. Okay. Can you see here the output? See here, guys. You see the output, guys. Now, see, the extra tasks are coming, right? That will be rejected. Okay. See here, rejection, execution, exception. Okay. Future task not completed. Okay. Guys, are you able to understand? If you have 8 tasks, okay, it is throwing exception. Guys. If you have 8 tasks, it is throwing the exception. Okay, clear? Guys, are you able to understand this one? Guys, there is one more. Guys, there are multiple policies are there. Guys, so one is called caller policy. Okay, caller run policy. If you see here, suppose if you have an extra task, okay, that task will be executed by the caller thread. Okay, guys, in this case, can you tell me what is the calling thread, guys? Anyone? What is the calling thread? Anyone? See, the extra task now will be executed with the calling thread. Can you tell me the name of the calling thread now? Anyone, guys? What is the calling thread here? Guys, I'm trying to say here we have extra task is there. Capability is 6 only, but extra task is there. As per the caller run policy, the extra task will be executed by the calling thread. Anyone tell me what is the calling thread in this syntax, in this context? Yes, can you tell me what is the calling thread in this context? Anyone? Guys, I'm waiting for your answer, guys. With this, we'll close the session, okay? Guys, simply see, guys, what is the calling thread here? Come on, it is the main thread, right? It is the main thread. So the main thread will be allocated with the seventh thread, seventh task. Okay, we have a seven tasks are there. Six tasks will be allocated with the four threads. Six tasks will be allocated with the four threads. Okay, and the remaining two tasks will be remaining one task will be allocated with the calling thread. Calling thread is called main thread. Okay, see here the output now. See, this is very important. See, task seven is executed by main thread. Okay, you can see here, guys. Guys, any doubts in the overall class, guys? Anyone have any doubts in the overall class? See, guys, the task 7 is executed by the main thread. Okay, right? Guys, if you don't have anyone joined newly, okay, if you want notes, right? Please say hi to my number. I will share my number. Okay, please say hi to this number. I will share you this notes and video. Okay, video is will be already there in our channel. Okay, right? And guys, in the next weekend, we'll try to see future callable future and completable callable future sorry future callable and completable future, guys. Okay, these things we'll see. Okay, completable future. Okay, in the next weekend, next Sunday, okay, probably next Sunday, I'll update you guys. Okay, in the group I'll update you. Yeah, future callable and completable future, guys. Okay, these things we'll see in the next weekend, guys. Okay, guys, today's class, do you have any doubts, guys? Anyone have any doubts in so far? Any doubts so far, guys? Anyone? Yeah, Nawaj, main thread, you are late, but guys, thanks for joining, guys. If you have any doubts, please ping here. I'll be waiting for a few more minutes. It's been 1.5 hours, but thanks for joining. Yeah, after I start the class. See, this is the first time I'm trying this live streaming, guys. Okay, I don't know how to turn off the video. Okay, everything is new, but I tried. Yeah, if you have any glitches, uh, you can update me in the chat box, guys. Okay, guys, I just want your feedback, guys, in the comment section. Please drop a feedback about the class, guys. Okay, please drop the feedback about the class. How you feel about the class, so that it will it will encourage me to take it will encourage me to take some more classes like this, guys. Okay, drop the feedback here. How you feel about the class, how you understood about the class, the flow, everything. Okay, guys, can you please drop some comments or feedbacks, guys? See, it is positive or negative way. Very important, Ketan, very important. Okay, nearly I faced it 10 times in the last 1 month. I faced the same concept 10 times, guys. I just want the feedback, guys. How you feel about the class? Yeah, you can drop the feedback, guys, in the comment section. It will help me, or it will encourage me to take few more classes like this. Exactly, Nawaj. Yeah, the extra thread will be allocated with the color run policy. Very good, Nawaj. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, I just need some feedback, guys. If you of you ping in the chat box, it is positive or negative, guys. Okay, I will take it in positive. If it is negative, also I don't mind. Okay, sure, Nawaj. Sure, Ketan. Can you ping me on my number? I will ping you. Yeah, this number you take. I think you are in the group, right? I'll share in the group. Guys, please drop a feedback, guys. It will help me to continue some more classes like this. Yeah. And if you have any doubts, please ping me in the chat box. I'll be waiting for a few more minutes. Yeah, sure, Chandu, sure. Sure, Chandu. I will do summarize that. Thank you, Chandu. Yeah, guys. Any more feedbacks, guys? Yeah, I'm happy to take. Oh, sorry, Nawaj. Yeah, maybe that's an issue. Yeah, got it, Nawaj. You can ping me on my number, Nawaj. Okay, if you have any doubts. Okay. Understood, Nawaj. Understood, Nawaj. Yeah, yeah. Guys, any more feedbacks? Fine, guys. Two guys pinged me. Nawaj, Chandu has pinged me in chat box. Any doubts also, you ping now only. I'll be waiting few more minutes.